setting files found. Only one can be loaded to open if placed. So maybe if I delete this, it should be able to constantly open it. Load. Yeah, and once you have your images and whatnot, like you don't even have to mess around with the auto splitter. Which is good. Yeah, maybe. I deleted one of them.
Here we go!
So here I start the timer myself. And now it's looking for the Dev Paimon screen before it even moves on to anything else. Well, I deleted one of the settings, so maybe there were 2 settings in there. Maybe that's the problem that it was having before. On the other side, well, it looks for percentages of accuracy. So right now it's just looking for 90% accuracy, meaning it should still split if you're on the right side, but I mean, everyone should, well, I would say everyone, but maybe the other ones won't work that way. Yeah, so it specifically looked for the Paimon, and then the very next image is where it's going to split. So as soon as I enter the next screen, you'll see the splitter go off. Right there. And every time it checks for an image, it always has a 10-second pause timer. You can lower that, but I was not going to mess around with it, that's for sure. So here, the next image that it's looking for is the pentagram orb one, which is when you kill Discounted Butcher a second time. Yeah, it's weird. Like, for instance, when I pick up the first spell that isn't the Thunderstorm spell, the first sword spell, I guess you can call it, it splits when you're going to it. It doesn't split when you pick up the book. But at that point, you're always walking straight, so it shouldn't really be a big deal when it comes to at what point, at what specific point you want to make it split. It's just kind of looking for that image, and then it'll split for you. Yeah, you can set it to a not full screen image as well. You just kind of have to fill in the remaining gap. So basically, you want to make everything except for the specific image that you want as invisible. Because if you just have the one image, it'll stretch it to that specific size. Yeah, you have to make sure that your image is still a square no matter what. So everything else has to be invisible. So obviously it's not picking those things up. Like, meaning, if you just want your top bar, like the top health bar, where the text says, like, dungeon completed or whatever, you can have that, but you just have to make sure that everything below it is invisible. So, you know, just cut it out in PDF, in Photoshop, and have everything else remaining invisible. I can't do that because I don't have Photoshop, so yeah, like, if any program that can do it for you would also be fine. So many free options. Well, I'm still back when I was like 15 and that was your only option, so that's the only thing I look for. So here it'll see for this specific image as the fake split, and then it'll actually split on the next screen. No, Paint can't do that. So right there it'll split for me. So anytime you see the splitter go off, it's like dead on, because it'll always split at the exact same time. Yeah, Paint does not do that. If it did, I would be using it. Oh, Paint.net? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of Paint.net. So yeah, I mean, I just like the accuracy of when it splits. And really the only reason why I got this was for the final split. So, you know, it would always split upon doing the kill and not when I feel instinctively of, oh, whoa, like me worrying about splitting and trying to kill the boss, also avoiding all the crap and then hoping I don't die. The image splitter will do it for me. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the name. Auto Splitter is really stupid. It's splitting via the images that you have set. So the damn thing should have just been called Image Splitter. I don't know. And if you read it, it's like, it's easy to use. And it's like, no, it's not. Damn thing took a lot of trial and error to even figure out why it wasn't working. So here, it'll split once I die. I wish I could show you it working, but I can't, because then I wouldn't be doing a speedrun. So even though it might sound complicated, it's not. But, you know, that was after figuring out that the control was the entire thing that was breaking it. And the only thing I'm saying when it comes to, like, the Discord one that already is there was, like, 30 rules that you needed to read and make sure you were following. With this program, you just have the program, you have the images, you have your live split set with the program, which is the auto splitter, to, you know, recognize, and then it just does the work for you. You don't have to worry about anything else. With the minor thing of you need to have your game capture in a separate window, which you can easily do. It's just called a windowed projector source for the game that it's looking for. And then it just uses that for the splitting, which is really cool. Which, that was one of the options that the Discord one already said, but I was like, what? So the biggest time losses that I got in my run and my 4427 was I ended up dying in Dungeon 3 entry. I ended up dying to boss 4, and I ended up dying to boss 5. So those are the time saves that I'm trying to get. So as long as I don't die to any of that stuff, and I don't have, like, really bad RNG on bosses, like, that's what I'm trying to get for now, and then moving on to a different category. The next one I want to work on is Maxo Many %, and then Gardakin. Because apparently Gardakin is difficult, but I don't know. I've never even played with him. Doing so many % practice, found a non-stop moving strat in the next spike elevator room when going to Dungeon 2. Really? Well, if you post a video, I'll look at it and try that out. Of course. Please don't drop any money. Drop money. Gardakin is definitely the hardest casualty. He is horrible. So here it'll split when I'm going towards the chest. So you'll see it go off. See that? It's horrible, but with the Thorn Shield, he is amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to check it out, that's for sure. I'm sure there's easy ways to fix, like, the minor problems that I'm having, but I don't really care. It's more like, if it's splitting at the same time every single time, that's all I'm really care about. So if anybody uses it that isn't just me, which at the end of the day won't really matter, They'll always be splitting at the exact same time I am. Keep moving, I can't see. Crossbow can reconsider it? No, it's not faster. Someone's already timed it for like evil, like ultimate good or ultimate evil. And it turns out that it's faster at the start of the game, but not towards the end. But again, I don't know. I'm just going by what other people are saying. Yeah, I saw that, but you also take damage from the debris. You take damage from the debris that falls from the sky, and you're kind of only dealing damage when he jumps to you. Oh yeah, it's 100 times faster. I timed it. If you do the javelin method and he gets stuck in that animation, it's faster than if you kill him normally. Otherwise, you're only losing like 7 seconds. I can't imagine using that thorn thing. Other than for safety measures, like, you're just gonna be wasting time. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I got a method to work basically every time, but it doesn't always work every time. It's a lot better method than the I hope it works versus this should work. Also, I'm losing a little bit of time, but oh well. Yeah, you sometimes don't have enough XP there, and I just kind of didn't have enough XP. That's a good enough fight. Ooh, yeah. Wasn't a bad fight, but holy crap. Every 1 second loss? I don't know. I don't know about that one. If I were to see that in a really good run, I'd be like, yeah, it's a good run, but I friggin' lost 30 seconds to frickin' boss 3. And that's no fun. Yeah, wasting a lot of time on the frickin' tentacle attack. Be late due to Elden Ring? Well, I mean, as long as you're having fun. I really want to play Elden Ring, but I just don't have time. Yeah, appreciate that, dude. So here, it splits when I go in the house. It doesn't actually split when I pick up the book. Maybe if I do like the black screen with the book would be better, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, you can adjust some of these images, but if it's working, it's working. I have no reason to move things around. hope I don't die here. Nice. Taking damage there means I need to pick up the teleporter. Okay. No. Yeah, it's a 30-second gold. Okay, maybe something really bad happened on my when I was doing these splits. So yeah, the same thing, 30 seconds. So. Hey. Don't get butted. And something stupid will happen. So last time he was on the edge like that, and somehow he hit me, and I died. I had an extra life, so I still managed to be able to continue, but somehow he managed to hit me. Wow, 54 seconds. Chin straps. So I could be 2 minutes ahead at Dungeon 4. At the end of Dungeon 4, which is crazy. Because I ended up losing 30 seconds on Dungeon 3, so... Whoops. Wasn't charged long enough. Oh, I messed that up. Not a big deal. I'm gonna wait. That was really stupid. Yo, appreciate that, JK. He never charges, man. He never charges. Already missed one cycle. Two cycles. Missed that? No, I didn't. Maybe I didn't? I don't know. Yeah, I missed that cycle. That's two cycles missed. A third cycle missed. I missed 3 cycles there. No, everything's been going well, other than losing 30 seconds to Pyromancer Dungeon 3 boss. Yeah, I died to Dungeon 3 entry, Dungeon 4, and Dungeon 5 boss. This one ended up losing 30 seconds to Dungeon 3 boss. Oh, man. Oh my gosh. 43-38.
Whoa, Nelly!
Oh, wow, man. I lost 30 seconds to Dungeon 3 boss. Oh, man. Yo, Mr. Scott Free with the gifting out tier 1 to Uruguayan Churro. I really do appreciate that. I'm pretty sure I owe... Yeah, I owe a DeBomb count because Lip Smacker had sub previously. So we're at 11 subs. If we get 20 before the end of the month, we do level 1 gun mode, ultra good or evil, depending on what chat wants. Oh, man. A 43-38. I don't remember what my time was. It was 44 something. I can't tab out because I don't want to I don't want to pause the timer. Yeah, we'll rewatch the run again. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm like, the final boss is giving me a good pattern. Maybe I'll get him stuck in his thing. When he shot the fireball, I'm like, nope, he's not gonna get stuck anymore. He did end up getting his javelin back, but then he threw it again, and I did everything perfectly. And I was just thinking to myself, okay, now I just need to worry not taking damage from the sky.
Whoa, Nelly!
GZ on WR. Time for Elden Ring now. Ming Lee. Floral diamond. Floral diamond. Floral diamond. Bathtub. 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 Teddy bear. Teddy bear. Teddy bear. hamburger, 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 person, scales.
Oh my gosh. Yo, Nick's OD with the tier 1 for 5 months. Really do appreciate that. Oh my gosh. I watched a lot of you rewatching it. Yo, appreciate that, JV. Have a good night. Oh my gosh. Look at my new keyboard, chat. It glows. Oh, it's chroma keying the green, which is funny. So the part that you don't see is actually green. I'm like, why isn't it there? Oh my gosh. And I got the new mouse on too. But like I said, it's nothing fancy.